Hare Krishna, everyone. Am I audible? Okay, you can switch on your videos. So, hello, Dhanush, Sri Charan. That's very nice. I can see Sri Charan. He is doing his chanting. And the others also, you can switch on your videos, then we will begin. Dhanush, you've hurt your hand? What happened to your hand? You fractured it?
No, I got a plate on January. I got a fracture. That's why I got a rod in it. And in March, I I I, I fell down and my bone wasn't healing, and my second bone also broke, and the K wiring bended.
Oh. Is it painful now also?
No, not now. I can
I
move my
hope
arm.
you get well soon.
And I will get stitch removal. I will get stitch removal after 24th.
Okay, okay, okay. So, we can start. Okay, we can start with chanting, and yeah, Sri Charan, you can continue with your chanting like you're doing. Okay, others also, you can switch on your videos. Okay, because in that way I can see how many are doing, how many of you are not doing. Okay, so let's begin with the chanting first of all. Okay. Yashi Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Gadadhar Shivasadi Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare. Okay, so we can begin with the session. Okay, so Piyusha and Gitika, like the younger one, you can hold the beats properly, na? Yeah, now you can hold it properly. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so please remind me what was yesterday's topic. You can only tell me Piyusha and Gitika. Okay, like tell me which one of you is Piyusha and which one is Gitika. I always forget.
Ma'am, my name is Piyusha.
Okay,
My
and she is
name is Geetika.
okay. So Gitika, what was yesterday's topic? What did we discuss yesterday?
Ma'am, about 3.
About? Remember what we talked about yesterday? If you don't remember the topic name, like this little bit, you can tell me what are the things I told. Anything that you remember?
Four things that we cannot escape.
Okay, problems. Okay. So the topic, Vrishank will tell me. Okay, do you know Piyusha, yesterday's topic?
Yes,
What was
ma'am.
the topic?
Old age, death, birth, and
Okay, these were the problems. Okay, the topic. I want yesterday's topic. Yes, Rishank and Rudransh.
ma'am, about moksha.
Yes, about moksha. Correct. So yesterday we discussed what was moksha. So the other one, your Rudransh, right? So Rudransh, you tell me what is moksha.
Ma'am, I think he raised the hand, ma'am. He
Okay.
raised the hand, ma'am.
So you tell me, you were also there, right, in yesterday's class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Help your friend Rudransh. What is moksha?
Wait,
Yes.
it's being a
Okay. No worries. Shri Charan will help. Yes, Shri Charan.
being liberated,
Yes, liberation. Okay.
salvation.
That is moksha. No worries. Okay. If for now, like, why we do this revision, so that you get reminded of your whatever we have done yesterday, right? But I also want you all to, at least revise before you attend the class. Before, you already have the recordings, right? Before we start the session. So just go through that. You can share, watch it on 1.5 or 2x. Just take a gist, or at least see your notes before coming, because just hearing once you will not remember, right? But revise before coming also, so that when I take revision you are able to answer. Okay. Now next, now tell me, we also discussed that there were two kinds of worlds, right? There are two kind of worlds, so name the worlds. Who will name it for me? Dhanush, you'll name it, the two worlds.
Ma'am, I didn't attend yesterday's class. I don't know anything about yesterday's class. What we did.
Okay, then you'll have to watch the recording. Okay, but you will be able to catch up today's class. If you haven't watched, it's fine, but do watch the recording. Okay. Vindhya, will you be able to tell me the two worlds?
Ma'am, yesterday I joined late for some important work, so I didn't catch up with that topic. I'm going to see the recording today.
Okay, all right. Who'll tell me the two worlds? You can name it in Hindi or you can name it in English. You can name it anyway. Remember the material world and the spiritual world. Okay, so we have two kinds of worlds. Okay, the material world and the spiritual world. So right now we are in which world? We are in material world, right? And our goal is to go to the spiritual world. And when we are in the spiritual world, that is what is moksha is. Okay, when we are finally in the spiritual world. Okay, next, okay, I told you that there are two characteristics of the material world, right? It is a Dukhyalam and a Shashvatam. So Arya, will you tell me what is the meaning of Dukhyalam?
Ma'am, can you say the question again? Because I just came here.
Yes, yes. See, material world, it has two characteristics, right? It is a Dukhyalam and it is a Shashvatam. So what is the meaning of Dukhyalam? The name itself explains.
Sorrow?
Yes, sorrows. So Dukh means sorrows, Yalam means house. It's a house of sorrows. Okay, so material world is
Yes.
a house of sorrows. And Ashashvatam. What is the meaning of Ashashvatam? Who will tell me? Sri Charan, you will tell me the meaning of Ashashvatam?
Anything is not permanent.
Yes, it is temporary. So our material world is a house of sorrows and it is temporary. Next, yes, the four problems that we discussed. So Piyush and Gitika already told that in the beginning. Now you can name them again. Okay, those four problems. I'll unmute you, Piyush and Gitika. Name the four problems, the four real problems.
Diseases,
Hmm.
birth,
Hmm.
death,
Hmm.
old age.
Yes, right. So the four four real problems means problems which is common to everyone. Okay, that is birth, it is aging, disease, and death. Okay, so birth also we understood that how birth is also it's painful, means it's a sorrow. Why? Because the process of birth is very painful. Diseases we all know it's not something which we like, right? Aging also in itself is very uncomfortable, and death. So these are the four real problems of life. Further, we discussed three miseries, three types of miseries. Now, who will name the three types of miseries? Someone who hasn't answered till now. Who can name the three types of miseries? Anyone apart from Sri Charan, Piyusha, Vishank, Rudransh, and Arya? Anyone wants to try? You can participate. I want all of you to participate. And also to switch on the videos. We are 12 of us here, but I can see only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you. Okay, so From you guys only you can answer. Who wants to answer? Who has already answered? Three types of miseries. Who wants to answer quickly? We have to begin today's topic also. Okay, you will answer. Seeing you after so long. Okay, you can answer. You can try. Were you there in yesterday's class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you understand yesterday's topic? You understood?
Today's topic is karma.
Today's topic is not karma. Karma we did long back, but I'm just asking about the three types of miseries. Do you know? Okay, who knows? Anyone who knows can answer. Nobody knows?
Arya. Arya.
Arya? Arya knows? Okay. Okay, Arya, you can tell me. Okay, saying that you know the answers.
Ma'am, answer of
Answer of three types of miseries. Remember three names I told, which were the names were not in English. Okay, Shri Charan knows. Okay, Shri Charan, say what are the
No,
three?
I don't know the mysteries, but I know the definition.
Okay, you can explain it to me. Okay, understandable. The names were not that easy to pronounce, but you can explain it to me. You
Okay,
can
first
start.
one is, ma'am, by the problems of same miseries, ma'am. Means by killing or others people, ma'am, due to other people.
Okay,
Problems due to another people, another natural disasters, ma'am.
okay.
Like
All right,
drought,
that's correct.
cyclones. Another
Okay,
one is, ma'am, that's natural problems, stress, anxiety.
okay, yes. So first, okay, very good, Sri Charan. Okay, at least you tried. So see, I will actually, write down the names in the chat box, so that you'll know the names, because I know it's not that easy to pronounce. Yes. See, I've sent in the chat box. Okay. So the first type of misery that which we discussed yesterday was adhyatmic klesh. Remember adhyatmic klesh, meaning the miseries that are caused by ourselves. Okay, like stress, depression. This is something which happens on our body by ourselves only. Okay. Next is, which we discussed, was adhibhautik klesh, which is by other people. Okay, this happens by other people, like someone is hurting us, okay, in that way, like someone stole something from us, or like killing, or any kind of thing which is done by someone else. And it can even be an animal, okay, not necessarily human beings also, but by someone else. And the third type of misery which takes place is adhi devik klesh, which is by natural calamities like earthquakes, tsunamis, etc. Okay, so first we had discussed about the four real problems, okay, and then we discussed about the three types of miseries yesterday. Okay, and we also discussed that this world, okay, this, since we were just discussing about problems, then if this world is so full of problems, then why did God send us here? Okay, how did we come here? So what was the answer to this? Like, why are we in this material world? Who can answer? Why are we in this material world? Why is our soul here in this material world? Who wants to answer apart from Shri Charan and the ones who have already answered? I'll give you guys a chance again if no one is answering, but if someone new can answer, you can try. Even if it's wrong, it's completely fine. No one is judging. Okay, all right, Vrishang and Rudransh, you can say.
Ma'am, because we did not attain moksha in the
Yes, we
first
did
life.
not attain moksha, but why, like, why did we have to come to the material? Remember I told you a story.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, Piyusha and Gitika.
Ma'am, because of our karma.
Yes, because of our karma. Okay. And anything else? Do you have a different answer, Sricharan?
That is our own decision, ma'am.
Yes, it was our own decision. Remember, I told you the story of a millionaire father and a son. Okay, the father was providing everything for the son. Okay, food, shelter, everything. Took good care. Love was given. Everything was given. But the son had this wish. Okay, the son had this wish that I want to be independent. I want to live. Separate. I want to live in a place where there are like no rules, regulations, which is upon me. I can do whatever I want. So it was the son's desire. So in the same way, God is so merciful. We have our own desires. Okay, it's not like if we had this desire that I want to be separate. Okay, I do not want that someone is on top of me, someone is telling me to do this or that. So it was our own desire, our own, we had this little bit ego in us that no, I want to make my own decisions, I want to live freely. We thought that we were under bondage, but when we came in this world, we realized that now actually we are in bondage. Okay, when we were in the spiritual world, we were actually free. So, and God is not like, okay, he has not sent here for punishment. It was our own desire to be here, and it's not like he will force us to come back again. It will be through our own realization that we will go back, right? Once we have realized that, okay, this is not where we truly belong. Okay, this is not our real place, we have to go back to the spiritual world. So we came through our own decision, and we will also go back through our own decision. Okay, there was no force either to come or to go. Okay, with me till here? So yeah, in short, this was all about yesterday's session. Okay, so we discussed moksha, right, yesterday. Now in today's session, what we will be discussing is how to attain moksha. Okay, what are the paths? Okay, we have already discussed why moksha is important, why we should go, everything we have done. Okay, but what is the way how to attain moksha? Okay, so that is, you can, topic for today. Like, it is basically yoga. Okay, yoga systems. So how do we attain moksha? It is actually through yoga. And yoga here, I don't mean just yoga, the physical yoga that we do. Okay, my screen is visible, right? Yes. So remember, when I we had a yoga, a session on yoga also, I told you the difference between yoga and yoga. They're two different terms, right? So who can tell me the difference between the two? What is yoga and what is yoga? Who will tell me? No one is raising the hand. Anyone can tell me quickly what is the difference between yoga and yoga? Yes, okay.
Mom,
Hmm.
yoga is connecting with the Supreme Soul, and,
Hmm.
yoga is
Yeah.
the personalized exercise.
Yes, very good. That's correct. So that's correct. Okay, what okay said. So yoga is, it's a broader term. Okay, yoga means connecting our soul to the supreme soul. Okay, that is basically moksha only, right? This, once your soul is connected to the supreme soul, that is moksha. So yoga is the process through which we attain moksha. Okay, and yoga, like okay I said, it is basically, refers to the physical exercises that we do. Okay, so here today we'll be learning about the three types of yogas, actually paths, you can say, path meaning ways. Okay, so like suppose if you have to reach to a certain destination, it's not mandatory that there's only one way to that destination, right? There can be different ways. Like if you go to school in the morning, it's not like all of you go to this, in your school all the students come from the same route. Okay, they might come from different routes, right? But the destination is the same. So similarly, our destination is moksha. We have to attain moksha, we have to reach the spiritual world, but there can be paths. Three different paths are there. Okay, see, the three yogas or trimanga are the three theoretical paths, okay, mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. They are karma yoga, okay, or the path of action. We have bhakti yoga, or the path of devotion, and there is one more, which is dhyan yoga. Okay, three types of yoga there. We'll be discussing the paths today, and it's our choice which path we want to follow, which route we want to follow. Okay, so the first one, which is Karam Yoga. Okay, here now don't get confused with yoga meaning. This is just because in English to yoga we say yoga. That is why it's written yoga here. Okay, but I will be pronouncing throughout the session as yoga so that we don't get confused. Okay, so Karma Yoga is the spiritual practice of selfless action performed for the benefit of others. Okay, so karma, you all know only what karma is. It is actions, right? So through our actions, basically, if we are following the Karma Yoga path, we are basically dependent upon our actions, okay, to attain moksha. Now, Karma Yoga, okay, in itself, it has three types. Okay, your Karma Yoga has three types. It has Karm Kand, okay, Sakam Karma Yoga and Nishkam Karma Yoga. Okay, are you following me till here? We have just started. Okay, we are learning about yoga. Yoga is what? It's the path towards moksha. Okay, how we attain moksha. We discussed about Karm Yoga. Karm Yoga is divided into three more parts. Like it has three types. Okay, so the first one is Karm Kand. Okay, Karm Kand is doing yagna or havan. Okay, suppose now havan, like I think you all must know what havan is. Like when around the fire, like in the picture also you can see. Okay, when a havan is performed, and havans, they're usually performed with this decision that, like, we're performing this havan so that we can get this and this. There's already a pre like we all have already, we're doing it for a particular reason. Okay, so it means doing prescribed duties as per the Vedas, that is karm kant, meaning performing some yagyas or some havans. Okay, then there is Sakam Karma Yoga, the second type of Karma Yoga, meaning doing activities as per the Vedas, okay, but having the desire to enjoy its fruitful activities. Now, see, in Karm Kand also it was written, means doing prescribed duties as per Vedas. Here also it is written, doing prescribed duties as per Vedas. Now, what is the difference between the two then? Okay, see, in basically in Karm Kand, you perform havans for a, on a large, for a bigger cause. Okay, like suppose you want new house, or you want your business to flourish, bigger causes are there. But Sakam Karm Yoga is your small daily activities, okay, as per the Vedas. So, and here, these you want these results to be fruitful for yourselves. Okay, that is Sakam Karm Yoga. Now, when we go to the third type, it is again very similar. It is again doing activities as per the Vedas, but here, we are surrendering the result. We are surrendering the whatever results, okay, whatever fruitful activities we will be getting, we are surrendering that to God. In Sakam Karm Yoga, we are doing it for a personal fruitful activities, for personal benefit. But here we are doing it, whatever benefit is supposed to be received from this, we can give it to God. Understanding? This is the first type, the first path, okay? That is Karam Yoga. Karm Kand, it is basically your yagyas and your havans, okay, which are performed. Then Sakam Karm Yoga, it is your daily activities performed for personal benefit, okay. And Nishkam Karm Yoga, daily activities, but the benefit is being surrendered to God. So these are the three types of Karm Yoga, okay. Now we will move on. We will be understanding what is Dhyan Yoga. Remember, I told you there are three parts: Karm Yoga, Dhyan Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga. Now we discussed what is Karm Yoga. The first one is done. Now the second one, which is Dhyan Yoga. Okay, Dhyan Yoga, from the name itself. Okay, we understand it means concentration. It means focus, right? So it is also known as Ashtang Yoga, and it is the second type of yoga. It has 8 limbs. Okay, so 8 limbs. Limbs here meaning, why we don't say types, we say limbs, because it's a process actually. Okay, it's a process of, it has 8 steps. Dhyan Yoga has 8 steps. Okay, Karm Yoga had 3 types. Okay, but your Dhyan Yoga does not have 8 types. It has 8 steps. Okay, or we can say 8 limbs. The first one is Yam. Okay, Yam means follow all the moral principles. Okay, moral principles we all are taught. Okay, basic moral principles, like we should not lie. Okay, we should maintain cleanliness, we should be punctual, we should be polite to our elders, respect elders, basically whatever you learn in your sadachar and sansar classes. Okay, so you have to first of all follow your moral principles. That's the first step. Okay, next is niyama, principles and rules. Okay, you need to understand also. Okay, just following them blindly is not, it's not what we're telling, but you need to understand the importance of why you're following the rules, or why you're following those principles, and to make it a niyam, meaning making it a habit for yourself. Okay, just following them blindly is not enough, but making it a habit for yourself, and actually understanding the importance, and willingly doing it, not by force, not because, like, because ma'am told me to do it, or because my elders told me to do it. It should come from within. It should become a habit. Okay, a niyam. The third is asanas. Now, once you have taken care of your moral principles, now you need to also take care of your body, right? Okay, remember we had learned that a human being, we are not just this body, we are not just mind, but we are a combination of the body, mind, and soul, right? So we're taking care of our mind, we're taking care of the principle. Now we have to take care of our bodies. So how will you do that? Through asanas. Okay, you have your yoga classes, right, on weekends. So you learn some asanas in those classes. So you have to do those asanas also, so that you are fit, because in a fit mind, a fit body stays. Okay, next is pranayam. Pranayam also, it's a part of taking care of your body. These are your breathing exercises, right? So how do you, like, breathing exercise also, like we have alom vilom, kapal bhati, brahmi. There are different types of pranayam breathing exercises. So your breath should also be in control. Okay, for sometimes, like, we think that, why breathing is, such a small activity. But with time you will realize that breath has a very significant role in the way we are thinking. Okay, the kind of the type of breath we are at present, whatever is the the frequency of our breath, that decides our state of mind also. For example, when you're angry, you will notice the person is breathing very fast. Okay, when the person is calm, the breath is different. So whatever is your state of mind, so will be your breath, or you can say vice versa. Okay, so we learned the first step is yam, meaning follow the moral principles. Second is niyama, which is making it a habit to follow the moral principles. Third is asanas, and fourth is pranayam. Okay, till here I think it's clear. Next, moving on, we have the fifth step, which is to control the senses and the mind, which is pratyahara. Now you're taking care of your body. After that, you also have to take care of your mind, right? So you need to control your senses and your mind. It's not like your mind is controlling you. You should be able to control your mind. Okay, the mind should not be your master. You should be the master of your mind. But it's not so easy to do this, right? We have to, it is, this habit develops after continuous, through continuous practice it develops. Okay, like it is to control your senses and mind. Now, for example, you have your exams, and then your favorite show is also coming up on TV. Okay, and you really want to watch the show, but you know that your exam is tomorrow, so you should be studying. So these are moments of test, whether you are being able to control your sense, your mind, that time, that no, let me study today the show, then I can watch it later also. Okay, or suppose you're suffering from cold. Okay, and you really want to eat ice cream, or you're suffering from cavity and you want to eat something which is sweet, but intellectually that this is not right for me, but you still do it. That means you're not being able to control your mind, you're not being able to control your senses. But if you're able to control it despite the want, despite the urge to eat, okay, then you're being able to control your sense and your mind senses. So these are small practices or small activities where you can judge yourself, that am I controlling myself, or my mind is controlling me. Okay, so this is the fifth step of dhyan yoga. You should be able to control your senses and your mind. Then the sixth step, it is dharana, meaning try focusing the mind of God. Now that you're being able to, you've come so far, you've learned your moral principles, you're taking care of your body, you're being able to control your senses and your mind. Now try to focus, your thinking, your focus to God. Okay, and this also, again, does not happen like just abruptly. It takes, gradually it happens. Okay, and this should happen effortlessly. It's not like when I tell you, okay, focus on God, then focus on God. It should not be like that. It should come naturally and effortlessly. Okay, so this should be the sixth state, wherein your mind is focusing and it's thinking about God. Okay, and when will it happen? When you feel the need, when you are into devotion, and you feel the want that you want to be close to God, then your mind will automatically think about God. Okay, like I will explain this to you with an example. Now suppose if you want something, okay, you really want something very badly. Suppose if you want a particular kind of dress. Okay, for boys also, if you want a particular kind of outfit, and for girls, if you want a particular kind of dress, you have seen that outfit in the shop. Okay, and you really want that. Okay, you come and tell your parents, I want that. Okay, then you keep thinking about it, right? When you really want that dress. So in the same way, if you really want to be close to God, you will automatically think about God. It's not like someone will have to tell you to think about it. Your mind will automatically think about it. So that is dharana. Okay, trying to focus your mind into God. So basically you have to develop the want, then automatically the thinking part will take care of itself. Okay, next is dhyan, meaning focus. Now this is complete focus. Now on the seventh part, on the seventh step, once you're trying to focus. Okay, in the sixth step you're trying, and on the seventh you are successful. Now your mind is focused. Okay, it is focused on what? On God. Now an example here is given. Dhruv Maharaj. Okay, we we give Dhruv Maharaj examples on many, almost on every session you must have seen. Because see, Dhruv Maharaj is the perfect example for you all, right? Like you all are like right now attending your E-Gurukul classes. You all are children, right? So Dhruv Maharaj also, if we will give you other examples, it might not be that relevant. You won't be able to relate that much because they might be elderly people. But Dhruv Maharaj, he was just 5 years old when he attained moksha. So he is a perfect example for all of you, right? And the last stage, which is samadhi, meaning focus for a very long time. Samadhi, you must have heard this term, right? Samadhi is like in this picture also, you can see. Like when you are, on a complete state of samadhi. Okay, your complete focus is on God. That is the eighth stage. So this is not like, I'm not telling that all of you should follow, but this is also one of the path. Okay, we discussed one path which was karam. Just focus on your actions. That will also lead you to moksha. Okay, if not, you can opt for the dhyan yoga. Okay, dhyan yoga has 8 steps, and the third, which is bhakti mark, okay, or the bhakti yoga, that is the next class topic when we will be meeting on Monday. Okay, for today, because bhakti yoga, it's a very vast topic, we will not be able to cover that in a session. So it needs a different session itself. But this was the topic for today's session. Basically, we have discussed the two paths towards moksha. Okay, that is karam yoga and dhyan yoga. Since we have ended the class so early, like basically the topic, I will revise it once again. Then we will be taking the questions. Okay, you can ask me questions from yesterday's class also. So see, what we discussed, the paths to moksha, okay, how you will be attaining moksha. We discussed about the first path, which is karma yoga. Karma yoga is basically selfless actions performed for benefits. Now, on the basis of the, benefit, like whose benefit, we have 3 types here. If you're doing havan or, yagya, then it is karma kand. Okay, if you're doing the daily activities for your own benefit, it is sakam karma yoga. And if you're doing for the benefit of God, you're surrendering the results to God, then it is Nishkan Karma Yoga. Okay. Then we discussed about Dhyan Yoga. Dhyan Yoga is basically your known as Ashtang Yoga, and it has 8 steps. So Dhyan means concentration, it means focus. Okay. First step, Yam, following the moral principles. Second step, Niyama, meaning you basically have to develop the habit of following the principles and rules. Then you have asanas, okay, pranayam, that is your breathing exercise. Then you have pratyahara, which means to control the senses and your mind. Then you have dharana, you're trying to focus your mind. In the 7th step, Dhyan, you have focused your mind. And 8th step is samadhi. Okay, so these were the 2 types of yoga that we have discussed today, karam yoga and dhyan yoga. Okay, now you can ask your questions. Yes, Piyusha. Yes, you can ask your question.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
ma'am,
Yes,
it's difficult to understand the words.
of the 8 limbs.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, the words are a little new, I know. You can note them down, or you will also be getting the notes. You will be getting the notes of the class. Okay, I know these words are new for all of you. Okay, I will keep this slide only on the screen so that you can see it. Yeah, it will not come together, but you will get the notes of this. Okay, but you have understood the meaning, right, Piyusha and Gitika?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Regarding the words, don't take tension. Once you will keep reading the notes now, you will be able to pronounce and remember the words. Okay, any other questions? Okay, you have a question, you can unmute yourself if you have a question. Yes, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I can hear you. Have a question?
No.
Okay, no worries. Anyone else, any questions? You can raise your hand. No doubts, today's class? It was all clear? Okay, Rubishank and Rudransh. Yes.
Ma'am, to attain moksha, we should only do these kinds of things, ma'am.
Yes, like to attain moksha, see, it's very simple, okay? In Karam Yoga, like you can see, it's all it's mentioned about in the Sakam Karm Yoga, and in the, it's basically, you have to do your, you can keep doing your daily activities, but with the a good intention, if you're doing it, okay, and if you're
Okay.
surrendering those activities, the results to God, okay, then
Okay.
basically it's good, because in that way you are not making a, you're not creating a bondage. Okay, if you have attended the karma session, you can see a recording of that session, you will understand. Basically there should not be any the actions you should perform, but results you should leave it to God, and you should do it with a good intention. It's simple. Okay, if you want to follow the dhyan yoga, I know it sounds complicated, but you can do that. It's a personal choice. Like, you see many people, they become sadhu, they become rishis, the genuine ones, okay, not the fake ones, the genuine ones. It's their personal choice, okay, if you want to follow the dhyan yoga. And we have one more type, okay, third type is still there, bhakti yoga. We will be discussing in next Bhagavad Gita session on Monday. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Joshit.
Ma'am, why we need to attain moksha? Ma'am,
Why? Okay. See, why we need to attain moksha, Joshit, is because we are a soul. Okay. And this is not our original place. This is right now we're living in the bhautik jagat, which is material world. Okay. But our real home is the spiritual world. Okay. And you have to go back to your real house, and your soul also wants that. It wants to free itself from the cycle of birth and death. Okay, you want to continue, always like after dying again, come back to this world? No, right? So suffer the sorrows, the miseries. It's better to be in a peaceful state, right? So that is why, to be free from the cycle of birth, life and death, we need to attain
okay.
moksha. Okay. Any more question? Okay, you have a question, your hand is raised. Like, you can drop down your hands if you don't have a question. Dhanush, you have a question? Okay, I thought your hand is just raised from the beginning. Say.
Uh, I want to show something. I want to show my coin collection at the end of the class.
Okay, you can show us at the end. Okay, I'll give you a chance. Wait. You're on mute again. Yes, say.
I have one more question.
You can ask. It's related to the class.
Yeah, I forgot. I will ask my mom what I asked.
Okay, all right. Any more questions? Others? You can also, if you want to add something, like you want to share something that you want to, regarding the class, regarding the topic which is related to the topic, you can also share something, anything extra knowledge that you have and you want all of us to know. That also you can do, because we have a lot of time. We have ended today's topic quite early. Yes, Rishank and Rudransh.
Ma'am,
Hmm?
why did Moksha attended these words teacher?
Why did Moksh?
Attended these words.
I am not understanding your question.
Why did Moksha attended these words? Attain.
Why did Moksh attend these words?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not understanding like the question. Uh, you can just type your question in the chat box quickly. Okay.
Ma'am, but my chat box is locked, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, ma'am
So
can
you can
see this.
share either to ma'am or to me. You can send the invite link over there
Okay,
and you
ma'am.
can share your doubts over there. Okay. Yeah. So Hare Krishna, everyone. How are you all doing?
Hare Krishna. Hi, ma'am.
Just let
Good, ma'am.
uh, okay.
Good.
Let me give you option to mute, unmute. Uh, Yes. You all now can share like how are you all?
Fine, ma'am.
We are good,
Fine,
Thank
ma'am.
ma'am.
Fine, ma'am.
good, good. See, we are like
Fine, ma'am.
acha, okay. We are like stepping into the like we are covering the core topics of Bhagavad Gita now. And as we have completed, you all have like almost completed your level 2. Will shortly we will release the level 2 achievers.
Ma'am,
But yes.
I can't attend some few classes because of my break. Yeah,
Yes,
then how
yes,
could?
Dhanush, it's okay. You can, what you can do is that you can give your test on regular basis and do send your homework. That
Okay,
is
ma'am.
oral test.
Mama, don't
Yes,
even know which sloks we are doing.
I will share you once again. No problem. Rest all like, have you all like forgot your homeworks?
No,
Is
ma'am.
it?
Oh, ma'am.
Yes, it is. Because I have not received anyone's homework except Gitika and Arya. Except this both
Ma'am,
children, no one has sent their homeworks.
completed level 2. Also, the new one.
Sorry, yes, Akka.
I completed level 2.
No, you have not yet completed unless and until you share your oral test. So it's very mandatory to give you oral test to
Why did you
clear
need to tell
level
them?
2. Remember what was the criteria for level 1? It is to give the test and your oral test was considered. The same we will take in level 2 also. Those children who are giving the oral test will be the one who will be eligible for the level 2 certificate. And now this is the 6th, 7th week. There are just 2 more weeks left. So don't miss any sessions. Even if you have exams, then try to join for 30-40 minutes. Like join by 6:10 and you can leave once the session means once the topics are covered. Okay. Fine. If anyone has any doubt, then please do share it to ma'am, or else we can end the session.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I want
Yes,
to show you
Dhanush.
my coin collection.
Coin collection. Oh,
I
is it
have
like
coin collection in a book.
yes, I see you. Okay, very ancient. Have you collected or your father or mother has collected it?
My grandmother collected the old ones, and I collected the foreign countries.
Oh, very nice.
These are the Indian ones, and in the next page are the foreign ones.
Wow, very nice. Superb.
Dubai.
Will you like to share some of those coins to me? Okay, Dhanush. Mataji, you're on mute.
I said Dhanush ignored the question.
Yes.
Doesn't want to share.
It means you don't want to share. No
I
issue.
didn't understand the question.
Means like, will you like give some of those coins to me and to ma'am? And each
How
one
would
of
I give
us.
it? I don't know, where you are.
We'll share our address to you. You can post it.
Ma'am, I will give the
Yes.
Indian ones. Ma'am, I went to temple. There they chanted Mahamantra.
Hari bol. Yes.
Hari bol.
Mahamantra is the Kalyug Yug. Means Kalyug ka this mantra it is.
Yes.
Ma'am, also we had the dinner.
Okay.
Okay, means prasadam.
Prasadam.
Yes.
Good.
That's
Nice.
nice.
Bruh.
Also, you want to?
Ma'am? Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, also we taken the video.
Okay, you have also took the video. Okay, very nice. You can share it to me over WhatsApp.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
if we don't have questions, can we leave?
Yes. Those don't have questions, they can leave. And if no one has anything to share, then we can end the session. Ma'am, do you want to share something?
No, I was just saying if anyone else also want to share any experience like they are sharing, they can share.
Ashika, do you want to share something?
I was the one to tell the class. Teacher was very.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, then we are good to end. Hare Krishna, everyone. See you all in tomorrow's class.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.